Hey everybody, this is your girl Pat the Encourager. Listen, back with another video. We're going to have tonight turkey, sweet and sour meatballs, baked macaroni and cheese with shrimp. So as you see, I'm putting my noodles on, getting my macaroni and cheese ready. And you see I have the turkey meat already in the bowl with my ingredients on the side. So I'm just stirring a little bit, getting that situated. Listen, I'm glad y'all are watching with me today. So now it's time to put my ingredients in. I poured a little salt in the water so my noodles won't stick. And so what I'm getting ready to do now is just break the meat apart so that when I put my seasonings in, it would get all up in there. Glad everybody, well, I hope everybody is doing well. I'm getting ready to put my salt in with just sea salt. It's my first ingredient. Turkey meat to me has to be seasoned. So this is my lemon pepper that I'm adding. You have to season this if you want it to taste good. It'll be plain. So this is my garlic powder that I'm adding. And so now I'm going to add some Old Bay. Most time we use Old Bay, little crab leg, shrimp, or fish, but I added in whatever I got a taste for. I put it on my chicken when I fry it. And I'm going to add some Worcestershire sauce to give it that kick. Worcestershire sauce always work. So now I'm going to give it a stir. So listen, y'all know I like my colorful peppers. I have some onions and my colorful peppers to give it that sweet, tangy taste to it. So first I was going to put a little, but you know what? I'm just going to pour all of them in there. The more the merrier. So, you know, you can do it to your taste. You might not like that many, but I do. So now I'm going to get my egg up in there. And because it was a small pack, I just put one egg in it. I'm going to add a little flour. So I always decide I'll put a little bit first. Then once I mix it up, then I'll decide if I need more flour. All right, so here we go. We're going to mix it up. You gotta mix it good. Make sure everything is mixed in there, especially that egg. So make sure it's all good and mixed up in there. So I sauteed a little garlic. It was just the garlic in the jar. It wasn't a fresh garlic. And put that in. See, them seasonings gonna be popping up in there. Just the way I like it. So now the dirty part. Getting your hands dirty, y'all. Y'all know when y'all make meatloaf or meatballs, you gotta get your hands up in there. Mix it together. Mix it up, mix it up. This is the part that I really don't enjoy. So now I gotta clean this stuff up and get it off my fingers. But of course, we're not done yet. But I'm just cleaning my hands a little bit. I'm gonna go wash them off. Because you know this meat is sticky. So now I have to decide if I need any more. Yeah, need some more flour. So I decided to put that in there. Then I thought about it, like, let me put some baking powder in there because that's always good. So I always keep me some Argos baking powder. And listen, I don't know about y'all, but I mix it with my flour when I fry chicken, and that's the best. So I mix a little bit of that in there to just try to hold it and keep it together. You definitely don't want to put too much of the flour. So just checking on my noodles again. Don't want them to stick. I'm going to turn the stove up a little bit. They was cooking kind of slow. So here we are with the mix again. Getting everything mixed in together. I see y'all putting some good content out there, and hey, a lot of people that met their goal. That's so inspiring, and encouraging that people are meeting their goals and celebrating every milestone. I see some people celebrating when they hit 300, 400, 500. Some have hit their 1,000. And so y'all, let's keep going. So trying to clean some of this gook off of my hands. Y'all should see my face. I'm like, ugh. But you got to do that when it comes to this, to get them seasonings. Spread it down in there evenly and mix everything up. So I'm going to clean this up a little bit, y'all. Trying to get this off my hands. And so what I'm going to do is to go rinse my hands off again and clean that up. And so at this point, the turkey meatballs, I'm going to pat them out, put them in the refrigerator, let them sit. So we back. We're going to start on our macaroni and cheese. I just drained the noodles. And I like to put a little seasoning on my noodles because I don't like plain tasting. I don't put a lot, but I sprinkle a little bit. So that's what I'm doing right now, the same seasons I used on the meat. I've already added a little butter in there. So doing my little pepper. And so my seasoning salt. And I also like to just add all my cheeses. I use Colby Jack. I use block. And then I had got the shredded cheese with the mixture of all the cheeses in it. So don't be stingy with the cheese. I like a lot of cheese, so I'm putting that in. So oftentimes I like to mix mine up on the stove a little bit and, put it on low and let everything simmer in it. And I'm putting in my milk. And sometimes I mix it all up and then just put it in the oven first. But I added, as you see, I added in the little sour cream. Here's my mustard. I like a little taste of that in there. So I'm going to put my egg in there. And because of making just a personal, I only use one egg. So I'm adding a little flour. That's going to help it to stick together. And we're going to give it a stir. And then just let it simmer for a minute. And let the cheese melt a little bit. Yes. Them cheese is going to be popping up in there. So I'm glad as usual to bring y'all to my kitchen. I'm fixing my dinner. Yeah, so I decided to add the rest of the cheese up in there. It depends on your taste, whether you like a lot of cheese, but I do. All right, so that's where we're at right now. So I'm going to add some more sour cream. Yes. You add to your taste. Some people might not like sour cream. Some people might be saying, ooh. But I love sour cream. One day I was just experimenting, and I put the sour cream in there. But I love it in there. You have to make sure that the stove is on low because you don't want to burn it. So put my shrimp in there. And I had whole shrimp, but what I did is I cut them up because I didn't want them big when I'm trying to eat it with my macaroni and cheese. So that's just how I wanted it. And so I just basically cut each one in half. So we're almost done with that. So we're getting down to the end where what I'm going to do is to get ready and put that in the oven. If you see, y'all, I'm steady adding cheese because there's not enough in there for me. So I'm going to be putting that in the oven, and we're going to be getting ready to get our meatballs out of the refrigerator. They sat in there probably about 35 minutes. So listen, here we go. So see, now they're fuller, they're drier, so they're sticking together. So now I'm going to fry them a little bit. My grease was already ready. So I like to just fry them a little bit, not in a lot of grease. You know, just basically brown them on both sides. You're not going to like fry like you would do chicken or something like that, because you're going to put them in the oven. So I'm just getting them on and, just repatting them just to make sure they're in a good circle. So yeah. So y'all make sure y'all comment. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share. There's been so much love on YouTube, and I'm just excited that it's a tool that many of us can come on and to build and to just, connect with people all over the world. So we're going to fry. As you see, my macaroni and cheese is done. I've covered it up. It was kind of hot, so I couldn't wrap the foil around like I wanted it to, but I made sure that it was covered. So yeah, I'm just gonna, and I didn't turn the stove up high because I didn't want them to cook too fast. I just really wanted them to be pretty and golden brown on both sides, because y'all know you turn that grease up too high, your stuff will burn. But I was in the process of getting my sweet and sour sauce together. I had put it in the microwave, and I added some melted butter, added a little hot sauce in it too. Wanted to give my sauce a little kick, and then I had added some Worcestershire sauce, y'all. I can't even talk. But in the meantime, I was getting my plate ready. And I was putting some paper towel on there together, so when my meatballs do come out, we'll be ready. So I was just doing a couple of things at one time. And I always want to keep checking on my meatballs and turning them, because like I say, you don't want to overcook them. You don't want them to get dry. So that's why you don't want to cook them all the way through, because you're still going to put them in the oven. Yeah, so the waiting process. So those that have been waiting on me to respond, this is why I was doing the video. I was getting this prepared for you all, inviting you in for my dinner. So listen, here's my sweet and sour sauce that I was getting prepared. So my meatballs would be done soon. And my energy level had been a little low, so that's the reason why I decided to do it this way. And I knew I had to eat, so I said, why not make it into a video and invite you all in to do it with me. So I really hope that you enjoy. And I could have made the meatballs a little smaller. Maybe they would have cooked faster because, they were, about being bigger. But I didn't want to waste because I wasn't going to eat much of it if I made it little. So I tried to add a top, but it was the wrong top. That was funny. So now I have to get the right top. I wanted to put a little top on it so that the steam could stay in and make sure that it cooked through. Want the insides cooked through. So that's what I'm doing, y'all. Getting the right top to put on there. So just letting it cook for a minute. So they're almost ready to come out. Don't forget, y'all, I want to hear y'all comments down below. I still have some people to respond to. I see some people have reached out and subscribed, so I have not forgot about you. I'm definitely going to respond, and so grateful for you connecting with me. So, they're almost there, y'all. Because I'm ready to eat. And in the little pot on the stove, I just did a few ears of corn. And I'm only going to eat one, but I'm trying to be good and eat my vegetables. I really, y'all, have a hard time eating my vegetable, and I don't know why. So I really just did the corn so that I can have a vegetable with my food. So y'all, hey, I don't know how's the weather where you guys are, but here in Michigan, it's a little nippy today. I don't know if we got part of the weather from the storm that's been going on, but it was kind of nippy earlier. I could tell by the temperature in my apartment that it was nippy outside. And some of my new subscribers, one lady, oh my God, her paintings are so beautiful. She do paintings, and they're so beautiful. And just some of the sightseeing that you guys are doing from like Switzerland, and I'm like, wow, just beautiful. So they're done. I'm taking some out. Some I'm leaving in for a few more seconds, but y'all, we making progress. We are almost there. Because once the meatballs get done, then we're going to see the finishing product. And guess what? I can eat. And of course, I have to clean up afterwards. But of course, I like to wipe as I go so that I won't have to have as much. So I always like to have paper towel to drain so that it won't be much grease. And it's not a lot of grease from turkey meat anyway, but there's a little bit. Oh, yes. Making progress. Turn the stove on off. And I'm going to wipe up a little bit because, of course, some grease has splattered. So, y'all, my stove, like, literally still be hot afterwards. So, I'm going to have to move it in a second, but I'm going to spray my pan a little bit just to make sure nothing sticks. But I'm going to move it on the back burner. This is still sound like it's still frying. Okay, so now I'm going to get a piece of paper towel and just pat a little bit. Just a little excess grease. Make sure it's done on there. So now, y'all, we're on the road now. So now we're going to get ready and get our sweet and sour and begin the dip. So I was just throwing it up again. I had just took it out of the microwave. So I put it back in there. So now I am twirling it through because I want to make sure that I get sauce all over it. And I told you, y'all, I added a little hot sauce trying to be ground and knowing. So that's just funny to me. So I'm making sure I just get it all through there. Yay. So now I thought about like, girl, speed it up. Speed it up. Come on, let's hurry up and get this process. So y'all see me, I'm up here really trying to hurry up and twirl it through there. So I'm trying to speed up the process, y'all. I'm so grateful. Thank you for everybody this came along this journey with me and watching my video. Hurry up, girl. Hurry up. I was really laughing because I really was trying to hurry up. You see how fast I'm trying to go? I'm like, girl, just dip it. And I get full fast. And I already know I'm not even going to eat all 3 meatballs because I know how my body is. So I'm just going to pour some more on top of it. And then it's oven time. So I'm going to put them in the oven for about 10 minutes. And then normally I'll cut the broiler on after that. Probably about 2 or 3 minutes just so I'm to get a little brown on the top. So I'm going to clean up a little bit. So we're back and it's done. Yay. So I've already put macaroni and cheese and corn on my plate. Look at that. Look at that steam. Look at that. Can't y'all taste it? Yay. I already know my grandkids see this video. Hey, Grandma, you cooked. So, yes, guys. So, we are at the end. So, here's the finishing touch. So, I'm going to put a little parsley on it. And I am going to have dinner. But thank you all so much. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share. And please comment. I love to interact with you guys. I hope you enjoy. Until next time, this is your girl, Pat the Encourager. I'm going to show you a few pictures at the end. It's my mac and cheese, and this is the finished touch. All right, guys. Love you all. Until next time.